his group. They just gave the high five. What's up? Is there another one? I think his trail's busy today. I don't know. High five guy. Doesn't know what he's doing. Hand signals, people. Hand signals. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closed fist means the last one in the group. I always do closed fist because I'm usually solo. I'm the only one. Downhill. Loose rock. Narrow road, man. Side by sides comes around the corner in this narrow road. It's gonna get pretty skinny pretty quick. There's a guy in a Jeep camping back there. I do believe it's hunting season, but I'm not 100% sure. So that could be when the cabin was taken. That could be when the camping guys are out here. Alright, we're getting into the rocky stuff again. Chunky soup. And we're out of it. Sandy section. Then rocky, chunky soup hill climb. See, it's not totally smooth sailing. You still gotta pick your lines coming up here. And there should be one pretty gnarly down and back up in the river section. Yeah, I think this is it. Don't remember. Chunky soup. Big rocks. Oh, this is kind of smoothed out. Used to be worse. Another river wash area. I'm always waiting for a side-by-side. Come around the corner. So all the traffic I've seen today has got me kind of jittery. Slowing down for corners. I usually end up getting pretty late starts to the day because I sleep in. I'm sure all these guys came up in the morning and they're going down in the evening, loading up and going home. But I go back down the front way to Crown King, a nice, easy, smooth dirt road to go home. I don't come back down this to go home. That would be one heck of a long day. So you got stuff. You still gotta deal with some rocks, some loose rock section. Some twists and some turns. Some loose sand. I'd like to be out of this rut, but I also need to stick to my side of the road in case there's a side-by-side guy coming. Tree. This is the bad one. Looks bad. It's not that bad. Kind of just gotta pin it to win it on the other side. climbing. Mountain climbing. Pick your line, pick your rut, whatever you want. Oh man, I kind of just stuck to the right there. Hit all the off-campers. Made it through pretty good. Thought I was going to slide off, but I didn't. It's kind of sketch there for a minute. Loose rock, loose rock. Wrong side of the road, but the line was perfect. Ow, that tree hurt the leg. Hit me right above the boot in the leg part. I didn't have any protection. Another one. Big up, down. Ooh, looks like the line to the left. Ideal. Then you gotta cross over. Then back over. Skirt the off camber. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. There's some tough sections at the beginning of this trail, and there's some tough sections towards the end of this trail. As long as you pick your line, you have momentum, you'll be alright. Ah, that was extreme. Still bumpy, still a little rocky. Ooh, big rocks. Looks like that tree got struck by lightning. Oh yeah. Big rocks. Bumpy. Picking the left line. Pogo sticking. Ooh, tree hit the helmet. Running, running, running. Keep running, 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 running. It's there. Ah. Okay. So where we're at now, straight is Senator Highway. Straight will actually take you to Prescott. Now, there is some gnarly sections from when the road got washed out a couple years ago, but straight will take you all the way to Prescott. Yeah, I guess you could call behind us Senator Highway, but we go right, turn right here, and you'll go to Crown King. So now you're going to drop back into Crown King like on one of the back roads. Now from here, I remember it being pretty smooth. So I might like time lapse some parts, I don't know, cut some sections out. I remember it kind of smooth. I don't know, it could be some gnarly sections. But I think it's mostly like this. It's just long. because you still got some riding to do. And there's some switchbacks like this. The road is at least wider, so side-by-sides and me, we have some room to wiggle and steer and turn and say, oh crap, you know, and avoid each other. It gets narrow in parts like this, but for the most part, it's a lot wider than the canyon type roads we were on. It's bumpy. It's loose dirt or loose gravel on top of hardpack. This is the second cool down stage, so when you're coming up the mountain, then you can feel it start to get cooler when you get into the pines. And now you really start to feel it get cooler because you start climbing in elevation. You can see it's still rutted, still got some rocks in it. But it's not like extreme bumps. For the most part, it's still pretty smooth. Some wavy washboardy stuff to it. Cliffside edge, if that worries you. If it does worry you, just kind of stay to the left like I am. I picked a line to my left. Loose, soft dirt. Round and round the corner we go. Loose rock. Slow down too much. I didn't first. Still climbing. All of the majority of this is going to be just climbing up into Crown Canyon. Let's see, it's wide. Look at that view, guys. See all the rolling hills. Oh, almost died. And he knows the signals. His first one was 1, that guy was last. It's consequent in riding in good weather day. It was like 75 degrees in Phoenix. So it's probably going to be like 58 or 59 up here. And I knew, you know, good weather day in Phoenix, 75, everyone's going to be getting out. Well, as long as we can not die today, we'll be in good shape. Hard packed. Rocks here are really good and planted. They're not, I mean, there might be one or two loose coming up out of the ground you gotta watch for. But for the most part, they're pretty planted. Jeeps. More Jeeps. Oh, it's a truck. And the wave. With all the fingers. Great. Alright. Sketchy encounter number 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many by now. I don't see anybody coming on the shelf road. So I can jump over here on the left. Man, One of my fears, tell me your guys' fear, comment below when riding on the trail. One of my fears is just going off the side of one of these mountains and just hundreds of feet down, tumbling and tumbling. Slow and agonizing death. Just going off the side of one of these things. I like to think I would get caught by a bush or a tree, not just tumble all the way down. But I mean, if you're coming around one of these corners as a Jeep or side by side and you're staring at the grill, you might instinctually think to just turn right and fly like an eagle. Or, you know, you hit the side by side. I don't know which one would be worse. I think I'd hit the side by side, because then I'd lose nowhere to scoop my body off the ground. If I turn right, fly like an eagle, I might be stuck down there for a while until a rescue crew comes or something. I'm standing again, trying to stand more on this trip. I get the advantage of standing it. It puts all the weight lower on the bike because you're standing on the pegs. You put all of your body weight lower on the bike. It's not on the seat. You can kind of steer the bike by stepping with more of your weight on the left and right side. It's just tiresome. It fatigues you. You're moving your legs a lot, moving your arms. You have to keep your body weight up. I like sitting, like I am now. But through the real rough, chunky soup stuff, definitely helps to stand, because your knees absorb a lot of that impact. It is going to be one chilly ride home. So you're not totally out of the woods yet. It's bumpy. Bumpy. It's got some chunky rocks. I don't know where that full-size truck was going. Maybe down to a cabin or something. The Senator Highway gets pretty gnarly for a full-size truck. Ugh. Kept that one upright. There are some tower overlooks and like fire watch overlooks out here. Maybe I'll come explore one day. See, standing too, your front arms, when you really twist the throttle and start getting it, the bike wants to like launch out from underneath you. So your front arms got to not only steer, but hold you back. And they're in like a weird position to hold you onto the bike. It's fatiguing when you stand. Getting it. We are moving. I bottomed out 3 or 4 times, 5, 6, 10 times. I can't even count over the whole trip, but over this bumpy road, if I see a spot where I'm gonna bottom out, I'll stand up real quick. Well, he knows hand signals. So he's the last one. Oh, took a big rock to the skid plate right there. Chunky soup, rutted. Just because he says he's the last one, there might be another group behind him. So you always gotta be careful. Now I'm coming up on Jeeps. Or Jeep, one, singular. Jumped over that one. Hopefully the V camera got some air. Getting it out there. I feel like Ricky Carmichael on this road. Moving a little bit faster, outside of my skill level. Bump. Oh, there's a tree in the road. That was coming up quick. Loose, loose, soft sand. Ease her down. My ideal weekend up here is to take this cool back way into town, like I am now, but stay at an Airbnb up here. Nice cool little Airbnb cabin. And then the next day, take Senator Highway into Prescott and then drive home from Prescott. Makes a long highway drive, but makes for a pretty killer weekend. There's some big rocks you gotta watch out for in the middle of the road, but they're not way high up in the road. If you do hit them, it's just gonna feel like a real hard bump. But it gets chunky sometimes. This road gets snow and wet in the winter, and it's traveled because people live back up in here. The main Crown King Road was redone. It's nice and flat. We're coming in from one of the back roads. This is the main Crown King Road. They recently redid it. So watch out, it's loose gravel. It'll get you. E-bike mode. Pretty good day so far. Might have bent my rear brake lever because it feels low. Could just be the new boots. I finally got motocross style boots that are a lot more protective. They certainly were on that fall I took. That's like episodes ago, so if you want to see where I fell, go back there. So I started this trail like 11:50, let's call it 12 o'clock. And I stopped a couple times to film and fly the drone, but other than that I was moving. I didn't stop for lunch, didn't lollygag. I only stopped to film and stuff. Oh, that would have been a sweet jump right there. And this one too. But anyway, 12 o'clock I started, and we're basically in the town of Crown King right now, and it's 3:15 p.m. So 3 hours to get up the other back way to Crown King. Not bad. Again, I was moving. I only stopped to fly the drone, and then I was back on it. I did turn around looking for that cabin, so that maybe killed 10-15 minutes. Now in a Jeep, it's going to be a lot slower. Might take you all day. But for motorcycle guys like us, we can move pretty quick. And this is the town of Crown King. I love it up here. I'd live up here if I had the money. What are we doing here? Traffic jam. Traffic in a small town. The Mill, I think it's called. There's a cool restaurant up there called The Mill. Or I'm gonna go over to the saloon, drink myself silly and ride home. This is the town of Crown King. Off-road haven, side by side. Oh, a little market. There's a general store. So they do sell gas, but try not to depend on it because sometimes they sell out. Up here on the left is the saloon where I'm going. Hopefully I can find a seat at the bar. And there's also MJ's Cafe and Tavern if you keep going past this saloon. And we'll end this video on that note.